I believe
Is that literally the only approach that we have?
The future is bright.
Oh, no one cares.
And it can be brighter.
Our best approach is try and negotiate some way, like
that
the deal I had before on the table with Berret was like a business takes it over and uses it as their own warehouse.
You have gained.
I don't like that.
Why should one person oversee 6 different things? It just doesn't make sense,
difficult.
especially when they're all bad.
It's going to be difficult to try and keep it because of what was found.
Should we speak with him and see if he's open to negotiation?
I know he is, but yeah, we can.
That the people...
Okay.
Like I said, he might be, I mean, we can do it right now.
Okay, let's do it right now.
I solemnly swear to you today to be the greatest mayor that this city's ever seen. Just as I was the greatest sheriff. I would like to pass the mic over to Carmine, who's going to perform a song.
Hello, Craig.
Hello.
Hello, Brittany Angel.
Hi, Marty.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
I got it.
I've seen
I'd like to
better
have
days.
a chat about the
sorry.
Abattoir 4 seizure if you have a moment, Barrett.
Crazy.
Yeah. Is it okay to talk about it in front of Justice, or do we need to split around Justice?
I mean, I'm not going to be taking any.
Yeah, I know you can't look over it or anything,
I'm
but
not going to be taking direct
Is this
control of
thing
any
on?
cases,
Yeah,
so-
it's on. 1, 2.
yeah, I know you can't look over it directly. Yeah, what's up?
Go ahead, Robin.
If we can actually hear.
Yeah.
I'm in the thick of it.
I never said anything.
Everybody
That's because
knows.
of the zoo and the intermission.
Yeah. I guess we're wondering, like before when I was negotiating, there was the beginnings of a deal to maybe keep the warehouse.
Hey, should we turn this shit off? Should we turn it off, maybe?
I'm in my prime and this ain't even my
Maybe we should turn this shit off. Maybe we should turn this shit off.
They knock me down, but still my feet, they find the floor. I went from living room straight out to sold out tours.
Yeah, so do you see a world where there's potential to not have the warehouse seized by the state?
Hey, Marty, say hi!
Always drama when they wing. See, I believe that it's in my heart. POP, hold it down.
I mean,
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Matt, new song,
Thank you so
new
much.
song.
That's it.
a lot of that kind of got when Rocco died, because a lot of it had to deal with being directly, like in a direct negotiation with Rocco himself as the owner. But now that he's died, the state doesn't have any other options for reparations other than taking possession of the warehouse. I'm trying to think, like, I'm sorry, I'm racking my brain trying to think of how we could possibly do it without the state, because I mean, you got to break it down this way, right? The whole point of it is we're representing the state, trying to seek reparations for the damages done from the crimes that had occurred in there.
The alleged crimes and the alleged damages done.
Right? I mean, yeah, it's basically that. Is that the alleged crimes that had occurred in there based on the possession? Basically, the warehouse is just a whole bunch of possession charges, and that's what it is. Is that's the whole concept of law and the criminal charges, is that the state and its people are trying to seek reparations for damages done to their community. And so when Rocco was alive, one of the things we were tossing around was the idea that the warehouse could be kept if it was under basically a contract with the state and the people to be used for a better cause, provably. And that was, you'd work. That was one of the things I was tossing around with Robin was, maybe we make a deal where he has to lease it out to a dedicated business that's been around town for a while, that's made a name for themselves, and maybe they need the opportunity to expand. But you and I both know the options for warehouses are out the window for like 99% of legitimate means. And if I could give an opportunity to a business that needs a warehouse in order to expand and thrive, one that supports the entire state, then I would go for that, because it benefits everybody. That's one way to make reparations for the whole city, and the whole state is for everybody to benefit, right?
Your temperature, you will lose weight.
But it had to be reparations that come from Rocco. since he is deceased now, there's no, like, we can't make reparations from that in that kind of negotiation phase because I can't negotiate with his estate. You know what I mean? Are you familiar with the whole concept of estate? And I know we don't like have an official recognition of estates and things like that, but once a person's deceased, you still have an estate left over. Simply how it works.
Well, he sold me the property before he died. That's the thing, right? So like, it doesn't really apply there.
Well, the problem with that is the property was in contention and he was not authorized to sell it. So by all means, it should just be taken back, and you would have to sue him, but he's dead. So
then what do I do?
This conundrum. Well, that's what I'm saying. It creates this conundrum where he transferred a property he didn't have the legal right to. You're also owed some damages in some form or fashion from a person that you can't collect from because he's dead.
Have your ass.
Yeah,
you really
that's why we're approaching you for negotiations, you know, for it to make sense, right? If you want it to be provably better off with someone better off, well, you're looking at a guy that's got no criminal charges on their record, right? There you go, provably already better than Rocco.
Yeah, I know, you just had to get expunged.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn my life on. The thing is, I was trying to get an expungement 3 months ago, but I got arrested that same day for some like random garbage. If you look at my record, I've been arrested 1 time in the last 6 months.
I'm trying to get Bruce.
But yeah, like theoretically, when you're asking like, what do I do? Right, theoretically, it would be the series of events would be, if it goes this route, then the state gets its reparations by seizing the warehouse. You would sue the estate of Rocco Prince for the loss of those damage of what you incurred, because you had paid him for that, and he didn't have a right. He didn't. Basically, it comes down to he did not have authority to transfer or sell that property, and it would be considered fraudulent. So you would file a civil suit to seek reparations for the damages done to you, where you paid him money for a physical property that he could not deliver. Therefore, he committed fraud against you, and that would be it. Pretty much be an almost default judgment. You just have to prove that you paid him money. That's it.
Bro, who in the Wii
Rocco?
Sports
Does that kind of make sense?
right
I know what you're saying. Here,
I have an idea, Marty. Can we have a quick sidebar for a second?
can we have a sidebar, guys? I'm so sorry. Thank you.
No, you're fine.
I have an
Why
idea.
did he... Bro, you look...
Okay.
What if we you're clean, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is
So what if we take that old deal of like having a business use it, but make it something that you're doing?
But they're gonna like run through it and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't see a world where this becomes a dirty warehouse.
Oh my God.
So instead they want me to sue a dead guy.
Yeah, but here's the thing I was thinking. Like, now I don't know if you guys have the money, but what if you basically paid the value of the warehouse to the state? Because that's essentially what's going to happen, right? They're going to seize it and someone else is going to buy it for that amount.
The market price of the warehouse, I would love to do that. I would do that, yes.
What's the market price?
450K.
Okay.
I can do that.
So yeah, what if we suggest that you pay that, right? The state's getting the money they'd be getting, and then you like there's a deal set up where like within a month you have to have it set up in a clean way. Because I know like Cyprus has stuff like Frank's, and I'm sure they need space for stuff like that, right?
Can we try just the first part first and see what they say, where like I just pay and give it to the state?
Yes.
I need to ask this. I apologize. Do you guys mind stepping away from this conversation? I'm just the judge presiding over it.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine.
As much as I'd love for it to happen, I don't know how to articulate that being the way we can handle it. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so the idea of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But so the idea we had was
oh my God.
Christ.
Say that, Craig. Say that shit.
Was like, so we're talking about like reparations toward the state and all that. Which, unless I'm mistaken, that's basically going to be the state seizes it and then the state sells it and gets money for it, right?
Yeah, auctions it, stuff like that.
Correct, yeah.
So what if Mr. Banks were to pay the market value of the warehouse, and that way the state gets their reparations that way?
that is something we were just talking about, and I don't
That's
know.
something that you would probably have to put forward to the judge that's seeing the case.
Yeah, I heard freedom. Where's the freedom at?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that.
There was a lot of freedom over in this area.
Myself personally, I'm not overseeing the case, so I can't authorize something like that. I'm legally it's possible, but that would be basically in the purview of whatever judge is overseeing it. And Berret can't offer
Is
that.
somebody
because
selling
it's not
class 2
his
freedoms
to
on the
decide or offer,
dilemma list
so.
again?
Well,
Shiesty?
if okay,
Alright.
well, I don't understand the law very well, but
somebody
maybe
selling
you can
class 2
clear this up if
freedoms on the
I'm not
dilemma list?
mistaken. So if Robin suggests it right on the docket, and you are also okay with it, and you say so, that can be done, right? Like you recommend that to also be the case, and then the judge makes the decision.
Not necessarily because it's not my voice to speak. Like, yes, I am representing the people, but I'm not. Yeah.
That's a possibility, Marty. It very well could work like that. I don't know who
Yeah.
the judge is though, but I mean, I think it would work personally.
Damn it.
Okay. Well,
You
would
think it
you
could?
would you recommend?
Maybe.
Would you also recommend if we posted that suggestion in the docket?
We'll wait a few moments just for anybody that's left the
possibly,
courtroom
yeah,
to
I mean,
trickle back
That could
in.
just make everything easier, you know. Like I don't want to
about
sue a
50
dead
past
guy
the
and then
hour.
it just becomes some legal loophole I have to go through. Not loophole, black hole I have to go through and find out what what comes
To be
out of
honest
it. You
with
know.
Marty, as far as the law is concerned, you're. I think we're
muffle,
trying to
Fred, I'm
help
sorry,
you here
Fred.
so that you're not.
Yeah,
you know?
and that's what I'm asking for here.
Oh,
to
yeah.
not get. You know?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
by
I get
letter
you.
of the law, you know, the state
got
has every
these
right
back
to just
PPO?
take the warehouse
You know
and
what?
say sue the dead guy, LOL. But I don't
Carmine,
think
here's your case.
anyone's really
And that's a
interested
shitty
in.
move.
Carmine, lock it.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think anyone's interested
Wade
in that
getting
being the
fired
outcome.
from his
so.
job is the greatest thing I've seen in my
Yeah, I'm
lifetime.
not interested in being a dick about all this stuff. I mean, I get there was a lot of emotions had, and a lot of things happened, and a lot of misunderstandings, and
Yeah, I'm actually
this
Kyle, not
whole government
anyone
is
see
in
my
such a
glasses?
state of infancy that people are still figuring things out.
No, I don't believe.
And
Does anyone see my
maybe we
glasses?
can.
I can't see.
Some crazy suggestion like a subordinate
Uh-oh.
charge, you just find
Okay.
it.
Yeah, Lord knows I'm all about crazy suggestions.
I would recommend trying it personally.
Okay, Robin,
Yeah.
you're down.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, perfect.
Yeah, I don't see
All
why it's not worth giving a shot. We can negotiate and things like that, and then try to bring a proper proposal to the courts and see if they because it comes down to like yes, I am working on behalf of the state, but the judge is also working on behalf of it, so that it's me and the judge kind of in cooperation, trying to look out for the betterment of the people. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so I can propose it, but the judge can look at it and go, no, this is not the best interest of the people. We're going to shoot this down.
Okay.
So it's something we can try, but I can't 100% guarantee it'll work.
Okay, and what would be the approach of like going to try? Like, how does it-
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'd have to talk that out with. I think that's something we can try to work out.
Oh, a motion? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we would come up with a proposal. Yeah, we'd come up with a proposal and make a motion to the docket about it, and hey, we motion to close or whatever with this plea or whatever.
Wait, we motion or you motion? Or we motion?
It'd be collective kind of thing.
You could do
Okay.
both, either or. It doesn't really matter. That's the
Both!
fun thing about court is you can kind of ask for pretty much anything. There's no real 100% right way to do it. So.
I have to. I had to go stand over the way now.
How about
Yep.
me and Robin make a motion, and if the judge doesn't shut it down right away and is ready to speak about it, then we speak and negotiate and then go from there. Does that make sense? Or am I dumb still?
I think it would make sense if you guys put the motion up and then Berret could basically back the motion publicly on the docket.
Okay.
This is a solution that I would be amenable to as well, and then it would be in the judge's wheelhouse.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
we can hammer out details and stuff like that after this. I know Robin's got to focus on this verdict. and
Ask
everything,
for
but,
like a hearing to finalize the details with the judge. Would probably be the ideal solution there. So.
Okay, perfect.
Or the suggestion, and then ask for like a hearing to finalize it if they do agree. You know,
Okay.
something like that.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah,
All right.
of course.
They
Yeah,
don't know I'm
officers
gonna try
behind
and
the
fucking
defense
take
table
them down no
have
matter
behind
what
the,
after.
process.
They don't know. They don't know I'm gonna impeach that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you want him up there, your counsel just ask.
Why am I
him to
still
be
standing up here?
back, but if you prefer him to be there, that's
Take
perfectly
it off
fine.
in the locker room. I don't feel comfortable right now.
That honey is better than shit.
Court